Are we really surprised that no criminal charge is going to be filed? Let's get into it.
GBI finishing its investigation into the case of a mother of 5 who died at an adult sleepover party back in 2018. A GBI spokesperson releasing a statement saying the district attorney's review of the case does not support criminal charges. The Forsyth County Sheriff's Office had ruled her death an accident, saying she fell from a second-story balcony. We reached out to the DA for a statement. We have not heard anything back yet.
Hey guys, if this is your first time here, I'm Lady T. I'm here to give you my unfiltered, honest commentary on a range of topics. Please do not forget to click that like and subscribe button and that notification bell so you never miss a video. Now let's jump into this story. Alright, so here is the backstory. So we have a wife, we have a mother of 5, Tamla Horsford, that died on November the 4th, 2018 while attending a sleepover with 7 white women that was also in the house. Now, what's supposed to be an all-woman slumber party ended up in a mysterious night of question. Tamla was found face down in the yard later that morning. Her body was discovered by the homeowner's aunt at 7:30 a.m. 911 was called around 9:30 at the same house. Women shared laughs and drinks early that evening. Now, here is another strange part to the story. 3 men also attended this sleepover. So out of all those 10 people present, no one knows what happened to Tamla. Please make it make sense. So you mean to tell me that Tamla walked onto the balcony to smoke a cigarette, fell off the balcony, and among all those people in that house, no one heard a noise? Seen anything? Know anything? Know what happened? And to top it off, there was no thorough investigation and procedures was not followed through. There are so many red flags and disturbing events connected with this case. First off, I want to start with is these grown women having a adult sleepover. I'm sorry, but this is my first time hearing something like that. Now, you know, us ladies, we have our girls' nights, or we do little stuff during the daytime, maybe brunch, lunch, go shopping a little, get our nails done, our pedicure, but you go home. We don't spend the night. And then I got a family to take care of. I got a husband and some kids. I'm not about to be spending the night. So that's one. The second part to that is, here is a black woman going over to a sleepover, adult sleepover with 7 white women. No ma'am. Personally, I would not feel comfortable in that setting. I'm the only black woman among a lot of white women. No, I would not put myself in that position. I don't care if we known each other for a little bit. Our kids go to school and maybe socialize. But I personally would not feel comfortable going over to, as a black woman, going over to a house with 7 white women. Another thing was the 911 call. People on that phone call, the homeowners, they sound too calm. Now, you wake up the next day and find a dead body in your yard. How you want to react? Think about that now. Think about that. Okay? This person, y'all fellowship, y'all had a good time all last night and everything else, and you wake up the next morning and you find that person in your yard. Okay? So, these people, they call 911. Again, they didn't have any type of sense of urgency. They was just calm and collected. The 911 operator was asking them, is she breathing? Is there any signs? She cold. The people wouldn't even check on to see if she's still breathing. And if you listen to the 911 call, y'all, you can hear people in the background having a casual conversation. Again, someone is dead in the yard. and you got people in the damn background having a conversation like, oh girl, what you doing today? It's just like that, a casual conversation. Come on now. So you mean to tell me the security cameras ain't caught anything? The neighbor security cameras ain't caught anything? Because this is a really nice neighborhood, y'all. This is a nice neighborhood. Trust and believe they got some security cameras, or the neighbors got some, okay? Somebody got some security cameras, okay? And none of those cameras caught that woman falling down off the balcony. Come on now. Now, the coroners did not take any photos during the autopsy for their reports. Okay? They didn't take any photos. It's just like one cover up after another, y'all. It's just one thing after another, cover ups, okay? From the moment that first officer arrived on the scene, they treated this case like an accident. No evidence was collected from the scene. Tamla clothes was destroyed by the coroner's office. The coroners did not even take any photos during the autopsy for their report, making it impossible for an independent pathologist to test for the presence of bodily fluid. So they destroyed her clothes. So again, they're covering up something. They knew they beat that girl. They beat and they bruised that girl and thought they could hide it. So that's why they throwing away all this evidence. They didn't take pictures and all this other stuff. Remember now, y'all, that these people that attended the sleepover have connections in the community. Now, here's the follow-up to the case, everybody, okay? So GBI concludes this week that this case was a tragic accident. Their findings coincided with the narrative that the Forsyth County Sheriff Ron Freeman had been pushing since the early 2019, that Tamla's death was a tragic yet accidental death. GBI determined that no criminal charges will be filed in the case. Authorities said there was no supporting evidence to be found in the death of Tamla after a second investigation was launched. The day review determined the facts and the investigative findings do not support pursuit and prosecution of criminal charges. Nellie Miles, a spokesperson for the GBI, said in a statement this week. So there was no evidence, huh? Oh, okay. Well, the Forsyth County Sheriff Freeman does have a history of covering up any and everything that has the potential to make him and his office look like the corrupt bad cops they are. It is alleged that the supervising investigator, Andrew Canine, was the first person that Jose Barrera called before calling 911. This conversation lasts about 10 minutes. Now, Andrew is the friends with the person of interest who is Jose. So he's one of the three guys that was at the sleepover as well. Now, Andrew is a personal friend of Sheriff Freeman. That's how he got the job. He got his homeboy a job there. He wasn't even qualified to even have that position. Not at any time did Jose, someone who's trained in CPR, or any other half dozen or so responding officer, attempt to provide any aid to Tamla. Now, EMS and fire rescue was called off while en route. Now, Jose was one of the ones at the party. Now, when it was on the phone with 911, he was the one that told the 911 operator, hey, she's stiff. And he was fired for accessing the police report and witness information through his work computer. That smells like a cover-up, don't it? During the second GBI investigation, it was discovered that the former lead investigator, Michael Christian, had multiple inappropriate relationships with persons of interest in this case, including Bridget Fuller and victims of the other cases. He openly shared sensitive case information with suspects and numerous other, as far as making disparaging comments about Tamla and referring to himself as a racist cracker bastard. Christian was allowed to quietly resign and has not faced any charges. The investigating GBI officer, Kelly Aldridge, had a personal relationship with two of the Forsyth County officers who believed to be responsible for mishandling of this case. She allowed her personal relationship with Michael Christian and Lauren B. Laffey to take the integrity of this investigation. The sheriff department and these investigators, they really trying to make us believe that Tamla was drunk that night. She was intoxicated, and when she was on that balcony and accidentally fall, and that fall was the cause of these injuries and her death. The only consistent statement made by the persons of interest was that Tamla did not appear intoxicated. Tamla did not fall off that balcony. Her multiple blunt force injuries are proof of that. GBI piss poor attempt at an investigation was only to quiet us, those who demanded justice. This isn't justice. Terrible things happen to that woman. I hope the FBI takes up this case. People got away with murder. Guys, that's it. This case is really bothering my spirit, and I really hope that all that's involved, that's moving on with their life, don't think for a second you're going to get away with this, because eventually it will catch up with you one way or another. Alright guys, so tell me your thoughts about this case in the comment section. I'm going to leave a YouTube channel link in the description so you can get further information on this case. Do you believe it was an accident, or do you believe it was a murder? Thanks for watching. Please do not forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, and I will catch you in the next video.